Okay, we're ready to go again. Okay, let's go back to the PowerPoint. We're going to talk about membranes. Skin, the membrane lining all of the pleural cavity, the pericardial cavity, the peritoneal cavity, where all of the digestive organs are within this cavity that's lined by a membrane. So there's mucous membranes in the oral cavity and airways. There's serous membranes that have fluids, and so again, these are found in the peritoneal cavity, which contains the digestive organs, in the pleural cavity, and in the pericardial cavity. Cutaneous is the skin. It waterproofs the body. Synovial membranes lines joints, lubricates the joints, secretes a synovial fluid that allows joint lubrication. So we have mucous membranes throughout the digestive tract and the trachea, for instance, the serous membrane that lines the whole cavity. So this is the peritoneal cavity where the liver and the small intestine and the stomach. Okay, so the cutaneous membrane, this is stratified squamous, a synovial membrane that lines the joints. Okay, let's keep going into muscle tissue. What does it do? It moves by these filaments that attach one another and can move to shorten the muscle, and that's contraction. So we have skeletal, cardiac, and smooth. Contains elongated fibers connected by loose connective tissue. We'll talk about striations in a moment. They contain nuclei. Skeletal muscle is under voluntary nervous control. Cardiac and smooth muscle operate independently of your stimulation. Generally, you can think about and cause your biceps or your other muscles, your gastrocnemius, to contract. So these long fibers, the striations, are due to the components of the long fibers, which we'll talk about. And cardiac muscle tissue is long fibers, but they're branched. They have a single nucleus. They have this striped appearance. They're involuntary. And cardiac muscle is going to push blood around the body and maintain blood pressure. So you can see that there are long fibers, but the big difference is that they are branched and they have much fewer nuclei than skeletal muscle. The striations are there, giving this cross markings that indicate the function and the function of the columns of long fibers. Smooth muscle lines blood vessels, the bladder, the digestive organs, the uterus. They're short tapering cells, no striations. So they can be stacked together, lining in the digestive tract to allow for contraction of the digestive tract, to allow movement of food and movement of the digestive tract to mix up food and liquid to digest them. Okay, let's stop there. That was quick. We'll have to get back to the striation part. We'll get to that when we talk about muscles. Okay, so right here, we're going to have stop recording, stop recording, stop recording.